What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today we're gonna watch some of my catches. I got some really good catches in the last few days, and I caught the regional Relicanth. I was like, why not? Let's do it! Alright, you guys, so I grabbed that Relicanth. I had to go all the way to New Zealand to get the Relicanth. Now, you guys, I have a really interesting theory about this. I know that I shouldn't talk about other YouTubers, but this is a very interesting theory, and I'm wondering if this just has no credibility whatsoever, or maybe not. I think Niantic is trolling Nick over at Trainer Tips, because remember, Nick already went to New Zealand, and why would they put a regional all the way on one tiny little island country? I mean, it's not that small, okay? It's not like an island, but I mean, like, it is kind of, I mean, like, just like Australia's not an island, you know? It's a continent, it's huge, right? So, I mean, it's a country, but still, it's a fairly small area, and I'm like, why did they do that? I don't know. Is it a troll to Nick? I don't know. I'm not sure. Obviously, Nick hasn't been in any of the Pokemon Go videos, the official content. Other people who were associated with Pokemon Go Fest have been in subsequent videos. So, I don't know. I just wonder, maybe they tried to troll Nick. I don't know. I feel for the guy, because I'm like, would you seriously spend all the money to go all the way back there just to get one Pokemon when you already went there? I mean, it's an expensive plane ticket, super expensive. So I don't know, I just feel for the guy. I wonder if he is gonna go get Relicanth. Has he mentioned it on his channel? I gotta admit, I'm not watching anymore. Not that I don't like the guy. Actually, Wifey watches Nick more than I do now. I got Wifey obsessed with Nick. She watches Nick's channel, so I'm like, hey, that'll do. At least I know what's going on his channel a little bit. Anyway, big shout out to Nick. He's got a great channel. Love his content. Anyway, you guys, just couch catches. I mean, I was like, hey, let me grab Camerupt, level 30. I was like, that's big enough because I basically just want a trophy. So I'm like, level 30, I'll grab you. That's fine. You know, level 30, let's do it. But then I do have some really, really crazy catches in this video. I could have easily made a separate video just for some of the catches that I got on this video. But I'm like, you know what? We're spoofing. I mean, you can get the craziest stuff that you want. You just have to wait the 2-hour time on some stuff. But actually, most of these guys are local catches. These are local catches that I picked up in my local area on my local scanners. I'm lucky that the area that I live in has such great biome diversity that I can get every single Pokemon in the game aside from regionals, including unknowns, which spawn here quite a bit. I get sometimes 2 or 3 a day. So it's pretty fun gameplay over here. I actually wish that they would just get rid of the biomes. I think that biomes make it to where people who live in a certain area and don't travel and don't have water near them, for example, like a lot of the world doesn't have water. It's a very scarce resource, actually. So we have a lot in the USA, but not everywhere else has it. So it's hard when you just can't get the water biome Pokemon whatsoever. I wish that they would do away with biomes or implement trading. I mean, biomes and regionals both only makes sense if you have trading in the game, which it was in the original trailer. So we know that the original thought process that came up with a game that has biomes and has regionals was also a thought process that included trading. So without having trading in the game, that whole kind of idea is broken, and it's been broken for 1.5 years, which is a little bit unfortunate. So I wish that they would either implement trading so that people who live in a very in a place that is not biome diverse, is what I'll say. They don't have biome diversity. We have great biome diversity. Like, if you live in Alameda, California, they literally have every single biome, and you can catch every single Pokemon in Alameda, California. I have been watching that place for so long. You can literally catch every single Pokemon. In fact, I was challenging my friend RJ, and I really hope I hope that he does this. I challenged my friend RJ to just make a separate account and only catch Pokemon from his couch. Only literally catch from his couch, because he has a really amazing cluster spawn on his couch, and it has every single biome in that area. And I think he could complete his Pokedex just sitting on his couch from that position, from that cluster spawn. I mean, it's really an amazing spawn. Anyway, guys, this is the 100 Dragonite. Look at that. I Finally, I've been waiting for this for so long, you guys. Dab, because I wanted to get a 3000 Dragonite that was a 100%. Apparently you can't get that many Dragonites that are 100% over 3000. It's gotta be 3070. This was a level 30, I believe, so back before weather boosting came out, you could only get 3070. I'm guessing a 98% would have been over 3000 as well, but you're talking about an extremely rare Dragonite in the wild. I mean, level 30 and 100%. So that's just incredibly rare. So anyway, this was a great catch. Other than the moves, look at the moves, you guys. Trash on the moves. Oh man, rest in peace. And I don't want to move change it, but I probably will. It's a Dragonite, but I'm gonna have to wait until Rayquaza comes out when it's actually worth it to move change it and all that stuff. But that was a sick catch. I was very happy with that catch. I actually don't know what moves that I want right now for Dragonite because they changed everything around. Obviously, Dragon Breath is no longer available, and I think that actually there's another Dragon move that is no longer available as well. If you guys know, let me know in the comments, because I'm just like, hey, what happened to all the moves on Dragonite? So I'm afraid to do any move changes. If you guys do know the best moveset for Rayquaza, for Dragonite, from my Dragonite, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and I will move change it to those moves. I just didn't know. I wasn't sure which one would be the best. So you guys are always really smart. You guys always tell me really great stuff. So let me know in the comments what's the best moveset for Dragonite. And a big shout out to Stardust Pokemon Go. He's been getting me a ton of really good spawns, and that was one of them. I didn't used to spoof worldwide, and I realized that there's no reason not to. It's very easy, and I'm catching great stuff off of these worldwide scanners, and I haven't had any negative repercussions on my account since I started doing it. So I'm like, look, I mean, it seems like it doesn't matter. I spend a lot on my account, and I wonder if that makes me ban proof. I don't know. I don't think so. But I don't throw a lot of the red flags that you throw when you jump all over the world because I wait the 2-hour time limit. So I'm assuming that is helping me to not get banned, or maybe they just don't care. I don't know, you guys. At this point, I think that they just don't care because obviously we're playing the game, we're having fun, we're spending a lot of money. In fact, some of the spoofers that I know spend more money than most of the organic people that I know. So, but I do know some organic high spenders. There's obviously some organic people dropping paper out there. So I mean, it's just to each their own. Everybody has a different mix of how they play the game. But yeah, it seems like they don't care at this point. Although there was a new update in the APK, you guys. There is new code in the new updated APK 0.91.1 that does track location better, and I'm actually happy about that. I hope that they're balancing the game more for spoofing, because it doesn't really make sense that I can spoof just 2 hours to Japan. You know, I'm wondering if they're gonna balance the game a little bit better so it's a little bit more fair, because I think everybody should be able to play in the same kind of environment fairly, and then as long as the game is correctly balanced, spoofers can't be any better than organic players. It just wouldn't be possible for us to be better. In fact, organic players would get an advantage because they walk, and spoofers, you know, don't walk, especially all the androids spoofers. So anyway, I think that once the game is correctly balanced, it won't be an issue. If they focus on balancing the game, that's great. And if the new location tracking stuff in the game actually helps balance the game, then honestly, I'm all for it. I think it's great. Alright guys, let's see just a couple of more catches here. I am going to show you the Relicanth. I had to go all the way to New Zealand to get Relicanth. I actually don't even know where in New Zealand I picked it up. Maybe it was Christchurch. I don't know. We're going to see on the location. I kind of forgot. This is, I got 2 grass spawns in this video, you guys. 2 really good grass spawns. Execute max. This is the very max you can get Execute, so I was really happy about that. Executor is a great attacker, so that's fantastic. And I also got a level 34 Ivysaur earlier in the video too. I'm still just stacking up those grass fighters. I guess while Kyogre is out, I'm just stacking the grass fighters, and then when the next legendary comes out, I'll just stack the fighters that are good against that legendary, and that kind of helps me get a well-rounded team of Pokemon to have in my Pokedex, basically, in my Pokemon box, or whatever you call it. Basically, I got a stash of really good Pokemon, and they're all useful for the particular thing that they're useful for, and then as long as I have like 20 of them, you know, then I'm good. And I think I do have about 20 of my Venusaurs and Executors and a couple other grass attackers that I think are really, really worth having, and they're really strong against Kyogre. So I'm basically just stocking up, you know, and then if there's another water legendary or water, you know, raid boss that I want to go against, then I'll just do that. So anyway, guys, this is what we all waited for. Relicanth. It looks so cool. It's such a weird fossil, you know, relic looking kind of Pokemon. This was a max. 2,119 is the max CP, you guys. And I nailed it. I happen to have the cooldown time already, and I got my 7-day, which was a lot of Stardust, so that was pretty cool too. Very nice. But there it is, registered to Pokedex. I just been knocking out these regionals because I figure why not? Gotta catch them all. Alright, you guys, that is gonna be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you to my awesome subscribers, and peace.